Today we'll be exploring the case study of Carinya Christian School and our successes with implementing Chrome OS. Wayne Bajema is the ICT Services Manager at Carinya Christian School and entered this role from the metropolitan corporate world with a long background in administering Microsoft environments. Taking on this role essentially upended everything, now being in a small regional school, predominantly on a Google path, but with an extensive set of legacy overheads and change management challenges. The IT team had little knowledge of the Google ecosystem. The Microsoft environment has become increasingly cumbersome to manage, and the breadth of extra services was posing both a security risk and a cost impost. Further, running both systems, not just in parallel but intertwined, meant that each aspect was either fragmented or overly complex. Their change management and transformation journey involved a number of paths that had to support the many and varied stakeholders of our IT solutions. Firstly, searching, reading, testing, and implementing by the IT team. Secondly, utilizing staff champions to support and build the user's understanding. And lastly, they realized their need for support from an experienced Google partner, Geeks on Tap. Change has been managed over an extended period of time, building understanding, resilience, and expertise as a progressive journey to the strong, stable, and cost-effective position they are now experiencing. Carinya's technology adoption journey began with a foundation of Google Chromebooks and Google Classroom, primarily used by teachers for students. However, the IT team's limited Google experience meant we needed external support. Geeks on Tap provided this, helping guide their initial steps into the Google ecosystem. As Carinya moved further into Google, they decided to deploy Chrome OS devices for staff. This shift aimed to streamline their environment but presented the challenge of supporting legacy Windows applications. To address this, they implemented Cameo with the help of Geeks on Tap, which allowed these Windows applications to be delivered through the browser, eliminating the need for full Windows installations and avoiding Windows 11 upgrades. Throughout the journey, Carinya has been able to gradually implement solutions. Whenever they have needed support, Geeks on Tap has been the trusted expert that has been able to provide the next step or leverage the path to keep this adoption journey moving. We have been walking this journey with Carinya since 2020. The transition wasn't universally smooth. Staff who were more familiar with the Microsoft environment, such as those who had used it extensively in the past, found the change more difficult. On the other hand, certain staff members and those in the humanities departments like English and HSIE readily embraced the new technology. These early adopters became internal champions, helping to train and support their colleagues. The school relied on these internal innovators to drive the training process, rather than solely relying on external trainers. Carinya also strategically sought to reduce their IT stack, complexity, and costs. By leveraging Chrome OS and Google for Education, they could decrease our reliance on multiple, expensive security products. They also integrated other solutions like Wand for account management, simplifying user provisioning and deprovisioning to apps. This journey was about a gradual, strategic shift. Carinya aimed to create a cloud-based environment that was both efficient and secure. The use of Cameo for legacy apps, the reliance on internal champions for training, and the integration of tools like Wand are specific examples of how we navigated this transition and worked to achieve our goals.